The sands of the borderlands beckon our party forth, with the promise of dust bandits at around every corner. Those looking for choke points to strip the cats out of the pockets of the innocents. Those are the ones that Kang, Rusthilt, Ruka, Stone, and Silvershade currently hunt. While this is one small step toward the ultimate goal of ridding the borderlands of the dust bandits, it's a necessary first step. With that in mind, Rusthilt has a hope. The Shek don't do anything to stop the dust bandits. The Holy Nation keep to themselves. All the cities within the borderlands are relatively safe, but that doesn't make the borderlands safe. Nomads who travel through, merchants looking to sell, or just innocents desperate for a place to call home for a night are at the mercy of those dust bandits. But what happens when the rumors begin to spread that a small ragtag crew operating out of Squin are starting to take out the dust bandits one by one? Who will come knocking and calling, looking to join the cause, and filling out the rest of Rusthilt's ranks? Let's make ourselves known, shall we? The first time they're actually heading out to do a patrol. Well, maybe not the first time. Definitely not the first time for some of them at the very least. But the first time we head out with any semblance of confidence, any semblance that we can make this work. Anytime we've ever gone out before and fought dust bandits, it's just been an irreversible stomp. The fact that we've lived has always been a gift, a little bit of luck. But now we have the gear, we have the experience, and we have the know-how, I guess, to put up a true fight. One that we hopefully will win, even if just barely. But we have to try, and we have to patrol. In one area we know specifically that tends to have a lot of bandits, whether they be starving or they be dust, is the hub. The hub seems to be a central point where a lot of bandits end up showing up. So that's where we're going to wander, and we're going to patrol out that way. And should things go poorly for us and that we find nothing, we can continue to head out towards the water. Down here, there's typically a few bandit camps, and near the Dust King Tower, I'm assuming we'd find plenty to fight. If we only find one group, then we're in a lot better condition, a much better circumstance. But if we ever come across a group of, say, 5, 4, maybe even 3 dust bandits, groups of them, not just 5 or 4, then we're in a lot of trouble. Those are the ones that I need to avoid and be wary of. The ones that tend to camp out together. One of the ones that I do very, very, very much remember is this little gulch here next to the hub. It's there that there were a lot of dust bandits parked across that little ditch, which would be, I think, on this side here, because this is where I would mine. There was at least 2 or 3 camps of bandits out that way. And if they end up still being there, then we won't engage them. But if we get lucky, just lucky enough, that there's 1 camp, maybe 2, then it might be worth it for us to try and engage. Especially if they're going to attack us first. But we got to make sure the weather is in our favor. There doesn't seem to be any weather penalties at the current moment at the very least. We definitely have some negatives with our armor. Why we have -6 when we only have 2 -1s, I'm not entirely sure. It's probably this armor here, giving us some penalties, yeah. Yeah, I think it's these. But here we are, on the outskirts. I don't know why we're out here. Ooh, we got some... just a couple of nomads wandering on their own. Not particularly too concerned with us, as they hopefully shouldn't be. And here we are. This brings back waves of memories and nostalgia for Rusthilt, though. No question about that. It's here where he got his start. It's here where his grieving began and ended. It's here where he met Ruka and brought her back. And they mined tirelessly for days, just to have a little bit of cats in their pockets to make themselves not as pathetic. Have a little bit of equipment, a little bit of a start. We truly did start from nothing. No bandits, though. They've moved on or have been routed completely. Let's swing up towards the rebel base. We know out that way there can be a little bit of a bar. It looks like we've got a storm yeah, there is a storm happening. Maybe we'll go to the exile camp, and which is this bar, and just hold out on the inside. For a little while, anyway. Or maybe we'll get a good look of our surroundings beforehand, if we're lucky. Maybe there'll be some dust bandits not too far away. The dust bandits themselves are a minor inconvenience. They're not the end goal, not right now. While we'd like to rout the dust bandits completely from the borderlands, which is, you know, a promising goal, we still have to make a name for ourselves. And taking out starving bandits doesn't really mean anything. People take out starving bandits almost daily. That's not a concern. However, and by the way, we need some toothpicks here for our boy. However, if there are going to be people who would like to know our name, if we want to start spreading our name through the borderlands, making an indent, or making any dent on the dust bandits is going to be recognizable. The Shek don't particularly care about the dust bandits because they only care about themselves, and the dust bandits don't usually attack the Shek knowing that they will die. The hub is guarded by some of the most fearsome ninjas and shinobi thieves this side of the world. Anytime they attack there, they end up getting decimated one way or another. So they've been mostly ignored. The people who live in the borderlands, who are not part of the Shek or any other higher organization, are left to suffer at their hand. So we're going to be the ones to rescue them. That's the plan anyway. To fully and completely remove them is the end goal, as I spoke. But, if we can at least take out a camp here or there, maybe there'll be those NPCs out there who will begin to hear of our name. Or at least hear that there's a group of wandering folk who seem to make their home in Shek, or at least a Shek kingdom, Squin. That then, and only then, will they maybe seek us out. It isn't a bad hope anyway. Alright, let's wait out the storm a bit. Let's see if it ends up going away by nightfall or so. And then if we can move on from there. I'd rather not fight in a dust storm. Looks like the weather's dying down. I left Kang outside, and you can kind of tell because he had his arm over his eyes, and once that ends, the storm is basically negligible. So I think we're going to swing out this way. Move out into the wilds, see if we come across any bandits along the way. Ideally, like I said, we'll find a few. And out this way is the mountain ranges. Dust bandits tend to set up some choke points around here where they try and gouge people for money and murder those who refuse. And with our own luck, we'll come across maybe one or two. We just have to be careful because in these mountain areas, the danger lies in secret camps that you can't see around the corner. So our best bet is going to keep nice and zoomed in on the map and see if we recognize any camps popping up. Though they only stay on the map long enough for us while we're seeing them, we really should just keep an eye out. And again, this water area here, there should be quite a few, there's potential for a few dust bandit camps to pop up. We've seen them there before. And we know that we can at least scout the area to see if we come across any. We're going to keep moving. But as the sun falls, it's also going to provide us a bit of cover in nightfall. We can stealth if needed. And we really should be stealthing anyway. I don't think anybody here is amazing at stealth. That's terrible. Alright, well, let's just keep moving. Here's some water. Let's be careful. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, okay. We have some camps. 2, maybe 3? Where is everybody? Alright, here they come. Let's zoom along. Okay, stop. Let's zoom in. It looks like 2 camps. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17. 17 of them. Is this something we can... Ooh, look at that beautiful little pink. I wonder if we can pull them. Gather their attention with our fastest member, which I believe will be Rusthilt. And see if we can pull them back into a trap. One that we have set. This is not the size of camp I was hoping for. I wanted one a little smaller than this. But for now, I will take Rusthilt and see if I can get him to pull one or two. I imagine they'll not be too happy to see me. We'll see. Hello? Hello. Yep. Here we go. Her, this is too easy. Hey, pissants! Oh, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them pulled. This is good. Well, 5. We could still probably take them, though. Let's start moving them. Oh, God, no. No sneaking, no passive. No, why are you all not moving? In. Let's go. Stone, I need you over here. You're separate. Oh, here they all freaking come. Oh, no. Well, let's see how this ends up going. Rusthilt, back the hell up. I don't want them grouped up to a point where they can all get smacked. Here we go. Rusthilt, Stone is in a bad spot. I'm gonna pull him across. He's very, very fast. We'll take pot shots. Wow, Rusthilt went down so incredibly quickly. Stone popping shots here and there, but he's gonna have to fight melee, I think. Kang getting involved. Attacking one of the other Shek. He's actually quite hurt as well. Ruka's not doing so hot. Stone is doing his best, but he's not going to do great. Silvershade went down like a sack of wet potatoes, unfortunately. However, we're far enough from their camp where if they win this fight, we may be able to make this work in a way that is... Let's pull Ruka away here. There's a lot of bodies between us and the crossbow folk. But if we can get them to put in between us and them, I'm hoping the crossbow people will do more work for us than they realize. Strategic placement. It's no surprise that Ruka and Kang survived. Stone, I'm more surprised that's still kicking. Let's pull Stone away if we can. And let's see if we can pop shots every so often. And just kind of... Oh, never mind. Down he goes. Did Russell just eat dried meat? Kang, I want to reposition here. Ruka... I also would like to reposition a little further back. Yep, see, you just got pegged by one. Kang is doing okay, though he's probably going to drop soon. If he could take out one more, that would be ideal. How about I have him swing up here? And I have him fight these guys, so they can't take shots anymore. Meanwhile, Ruka's still taking these on, 2v1. She's not... I don't think she's going to win. But I think she has a shot at least knocking down one or two of them. Kang just dropped. It's all Ruka by herself again, surprising absolutely nobody. She even outlasted Kang, which surprises me actually. Let's pull her back a bit. Again, putting bodies between, with hopes of being able to do some damage here. And those who are... Ooh, another one down. Wow, she's holding her own. There she goes. Her stomach goes down. And there's nothing more. I don't even want it, but I'm going to take a whole lot. I don't think there's much for them to take, but we'll speed along. They took all the food, I believe. And off they go. Where are they going? They are patrolling away. Rusthilt is dying. Unconscious, in critical condition. Pause it. Can Silvershade heal himself? Silvershade sneak? You're actually unconscious. Everybody's unconscious. Stone is up. Sneak, Stone. And I need you to immediately come over here and trade. Ruka's up as well. Trade. I need you to take a few of these. And I need you to immediately get to Rust Hilt as he's dying. No, no. Stone is down. Okay, we'll have to get Kang over here. Or Ruka. Trade. Oh, shit. Stay down. Trade. You need to pay attention to Rust Hilt right now. He's dying. Okay, he's in critical condition. Ruka, come over. We'll slow things down here in a minute. I want you to medic up as many people as you can. Ruka, do you have any meds? You do not. Okay, recovery coma. Well, that didn't go well, but it could have gone worse. There are still those that are wandering around and alive. Tech hunters are around here, actually. How interesting. There's a tech hunter over here. They're patrolling. Bizarre. Okay, well, let's slow things down. Let's pick up him and pick up him. And swing out here. We'll move along. We'll leave Stone unconscious on the ground over here. He'll survive. For now, there's beds for us we can use, so I'm going to go ahead and use them. Ooh, I think Rust Hilt's up. Yep, he is. Nope, he's not. Come pick him up. Ruka, put in bed, please. Put in bed, please. Stand here. Wait. Stone, he's fine. Let's go and grab him. We at the very least... Oh, no. Put down. Fight. At the very least... Oh, it's the dust boss. Oh, no. Okay. Ruka saw the silhouette. Saw his friend go down. Oh, he's running. He doesn't want to engage, it looks like, but I'm going to try and drag him back towards the tech hunter. Alright, Ruka, just go in. Avenge him. She saw... Oh my god, you serious? Are you serious? Recovery coma, recovery coma. And he plans on relaxing? I guess? Rust Hilt's going to be out for a while. Silver Shade as well. I'm curious what he's going to do. He's going to sit by the fire. While a tech hunter just patrols. I'm so upset they went down like fucking punks. They went down so fast. They were wounded, I'm not surprised, but they couldn't even take on the one Dust Bandit boss. Who's in critical condition, his head is bleeding out. He can't even see straight, he's been wounded so badly. And yet here we are. What did it say? Heroes no burn? What the fuck did she say? Horn or until my last breath I fight. Horn or no horn. That's not what I read, but that's fine. Kang is up. Kang is up. Good God. Stone is still down. Silver Shade is in recovery coma, recovery coma. And he just sits there bleeding slowly. I think they can take him. Genuinely, I do. 2v1 should be the way to go. Taking out this boss would potentially eliminate the camp entirely. So let's pull Ruka back. And then we'll swing him in. Down, down hits, good hits. Wow, he's still up. Down he goes. I don't know what he did. I guess he bandaged me? Don't. Come on, Ruka. Do better. Be better. You have an attack of 23. That's with -4. No, you have a 28. That's with -2. He has a 23 with -4. You have better defense, and yet you're still losing. Horribly. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Ruka, time to move back. The boss is still around, which I did not realize. He's up even though his stomach is bleeding out. Same with him. I want to fight a way where if we do get taken down, we can do something about it and we can heal up, hopefully. Good. Good hits. You're surrounding yourself, though. Another good hit. Back up. There's a bowman over there. Out, out, still out. Swing back in. Pull away, put some space between you, the bowman, put some bodies between them. 2 down in 1 swing. Was one of them the Dust Bandit boss? Dust Bandit, no. Is that the boss attacking? No. Come on, just in the chest. Good block, good block. Swing in, finish him off. He's unarmed. His martial arts is 1. Practice. Take this opportunity to clean him up. Don't let him You got punched. You got punched. You actually got punched and went down. Huh? Did we kill him? No, you didn't. But you're gonna limp away like we had. Because we freaking should have. And he's leaving. The tech hunter went running off. They're bandaging us. I appreciate that we have a tech hunter who I assume saw us take out this camp and decided to keep it safe, but doesn't want to actually fight against the other the dust bandits for some bizarre reason. So we sit here waiting. There's Kang. Good, good, good. He's up. This is the Dust Bandit boss. Absolutely take his weapon and his helmet. Take it all. No armor for the boss. He's going to go down first and foremost without question. How Stone is still unconscious is beyond me. Ruka, go finish him. Do not let him get away. Kill him if you have to. Just beat him while he crawls around. Take his freaking weapon. Pick up Stone. Bring him back. Ah, they're up. Well. Except for Stone. No, he's up. Well, well. How weird and interesting all of that turned out. Now, I'd like to heal. So I'm going to steal this camp for what it's worth and let them rest. The rest of the Dust Bandits are around. They left. I don't know where they went. They're now hostile towards me, which is not surprising whatsoever. But still, we got some dried meat over here as well. But still, they could return. And I kind of hope that they do return because we could finish them off. As long as we have time to heal, we actually did make out fine in that fight. All things considered compared to how outnumbered we were. Also, all of our toughnesses are going to go way up, which is nice, as well as our dexterity for everybody as well. I'd like to have fought a little bit more there. But them leaving before we could clean them all up, it's a bit of a high ask. We're not going to be able to chase them, basically. And I don't want to. Ooh, what do we have here? Goats! Well, unfortunately for us, we don't really want to be taking on a herd of goats right now. As much as we could fight them, I think we would end up losing. Though maybe not. Having some food to cook up would be a good thing. Everybody's blood is back up, and we are slowly healing. So why don't we get up, and why don't we engage in this fight? Let's get some food. Let's hunt. Good. Get involved. Uh-oh. Oh, he's medicing. This guy is great, man. He just medics immediately for us. I don't want you ranged anymore, Stone. Just get in there with some melee. You're gonna be hitting friends and family on that one. And down goes Silver Shade. Sort of. Get out of there. First aid yourself. Down goes Stone. Yeah, we're actually gonna end up losing this, I think. Unfortunate. Rustilt's the only one that's still standing. Meanwhile, everybody else is freaking unconscious because they're taking hits and things that they shouldn't be taking hits in because I'm dumb. Don't first aid the goat. I want you to kill the goat. And then I want you to first aid Ruka. Good, good, good. Rustilt might make it out of here in one piece. But don't speak too soon, Mathis, because that's what happens if you do. Off they go. But while we may have lost against goats, we did attack them while we were the most injured. So that's our own fault. First aid yourself. Thank you. First aid yourself some more. Speed it along. Let's go ahead and put medic on so you go take care of everybody else that needs it. Looks like the tech hunter bounced. Just want everybody healing each other. Like a friendly family. Except for Rustillt. We're taking this camp, though. Without question. There we go. Bizarre fights, but we take them when we can. Our patrol squad rests, actually taking the beds of the dust bandits themselves. Curious if they'll return, but content that they have the place to themselves, at least right now. If they return, hopefully we'll be ready. It still exists on the map, and ooh, look at that. Red now. They are hostile to us, surprising nobody, but they were attacking us first, so who was hostile to who? I'm just saying. But if they do return, I do wonder if we can remove this Dust Bandit camp off the map. I do wonder. There's still supposedly 12 roaming, while this holds a total of 25. Less than half remain of that initial group that was here. And we did well. We did well to fight them. The bodies are still around a little bit. He's got limb trauma. He can't move at all. His legs are destroyed. His arm is almost completely destroyed and likely is going to fall off at any moment. Everything is falling apart on them. But if they do return, we may be able to clean them up. Until then, though, we'll rest and heal our wounds. I've cooked all the meat that I got off the goats, so we have that to eat as well if we ever run out of the food that we took. But for now, it's all about staying healthy and being ready for our next fight. Kang and Ruka are going to be our frontline folk, as they tend to be. Stone staying nice and ranged, ideally. And Silvershade doing the best he can. While he's not the greatest at combat, it's still good to bring his toughness up, as well as his strength. And he may not have the health on the limbs that we need, but it's still better than nothing. A body's a body, and it's never bad to be combat ready at any given opportunity. He's not truly a liability, as much as he is just somebody in training. Stone is looking much better as well. Everything's just looking up. I just hope they return. Almost on cue, we are being approached. Over the hill, we can hear footsteps, and in a little V formation, a bunch of starving bandits. Easy pickings. Let's clean them up. Why are they backing away? They are indeed backing away. I'm going to put Stone over here. Pop a shot. Yeah. Oh, we've got more. I don't want Stone being surrounded, so we're going to swing in over here. Maybe fire off a shot every so often. Good. Back up. Get a reload in. Then wait. Turn around. Pop another shot. Turn around. Stone is just an absolute deadeye, I'm starting to realize. Granted, he's shooting them while close, but it's doing such good damage, even for such weak bolts and a weak bow. Oof. And then he gets hit in the head. Another hit. It won't be bad for him to help his melee skill anyway. He'll need it on emergency. But Rusthilt and Ruka, as they've cleaned up the rest of them, come over to help clean this one up as well. The wounds on them, actually surprisingly rough. Silvershade not so surprisingly, but the rest, certainly. Rusthilt's going about doing his thing, making sure everybody's healed. But we cleaned up that group of bandits pretty easily. I was partially hoping that it was going to be the dust bandits coming over the hill there, but no such luck. We'll send them back to heal and sleep, while the starving ones lay in their own pools of blood dying. Starving bandits are starting to awaken. Looks like they're looting their own. They're looting the dead herbivore goat. Hoping for anything. Stone is talking, I guess. No, he's conscious. He's just not saying anything. You really gonna swing up here and do this? You gonna do this? You want to fight? You just fell so fast. Yeah, you retreat. You run. Yeah, they're running. Fairly so. I would as well. Oh. More starving bandits are approaching, though. This is a hell of a hotbed, huh? Hell of a hotbed for bandits of all different types. He's all messed up. They're all messed up, and here they come. You really want to do this, huh? Let's go, then. Who's the most hurt? Why don't we just leave Silvershade to heal, then? You want to swing. They saw us and immediately began to sprint. Rush in. Stone back up. Right here. Turn around. Start taking shots in. Look at how much damage we actually take. It's kind of crazy. Back up. Another shot. Back up. Micromanaging Stone seems to be the most optimal way of using his ranged abilities. And he's so fast at the reload now. And they stumble too quickly for him to do much. Back up. Oof. He got stunned there, unfortunately. Now we'll pop a shot. Oof, he missed. Back up. The others can handle themselves. But I want to see Stone continue to be quite the master shot. Now we can swing in. There we go. Down he goes. Ooh, where are they going? Ah, those that we initially massacred are getting back up. Taking wild swings and actually doing good damage to us. Down they drop. Bleeding out. No weapon for you. And Rusthilt's running around in panic to heal all he can. It's not a bad thing to be holding this camp. It's actually doing us quite a few favors. Their numbers slowly are growing while they're away. Now they're 14 of 25 instead of the 12 that they were when we last looked. And I'm not quite sure why that's the case. I don't know if they're picking up dust bandits along the way or if they just slowly repopulate on their own while they're away from camp. But while it was a kick-out, knock-down, drag-out fight, we actually walked away successful. Better fighters for it, of course, but genuinely successful. We took out a camp as best we could, and we're holding it down as our own. Now, we have to wonder how long we stay here before we say goodbye.